Hello everyone, my name is Sofia and in this video I am going to make an analysis of the horror story Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Hope you enjoy it. Well, Frankenstein is probably one of the best known horror stories in the world, and many people have heard of the mad doctor who uses dead body to create a monster that turns bad and kills people. By the way, Frankenstein is the name of the doctor, not the monster. Along the story, the reader might be surprised to find out that the monster has a more deep personality and that Frankenstein, the doctor himself, is not just a mad scientist. He hopes to help people with his work of bringing death back to life. As I said before, one of the most surprising things for the reader is to discover the personality of the monster that the doctor creates and then abandons. It was quite interesting to understand all that the creature had to live through and come to feel to commit such atrocious acts that were caused by the rejection of its creator in the first place. In the story, you can find different themes such as revenge, prejudice, appearance, family, even scientific ethics. But I think it is important to address the issue of love, since the lack of it was the main cause of the monster's evil. What would have happened if Frankenstein had loved his creature? Then the question that I want to answer through this analysis is, do we need love? In this first chunk of quotes, we can observe two important stages. First, before Frankenstein finished his creation, he was quite selfish and expressed that his creature would love him for having created it. And although he had chosen the most beautiful parts of different dead bodies, when the monster was finished, he realized that it was horrifying and abandoned it to its fate. Then the monster justifies his evil in the lack of love, since he was abandoned by his creator and had no one to teach him to speak or even to be good. No one cared about him. With this second group of quotes expressed by the creature, we realize the pain, loneliness, and abandonment that he lived because everyone was afraid of him for being so ugly. He was only looking for someone who loved him and cared about him. And although he did not understand much about monetary wealth, he did see wealth in love, as in the French family he observed through the window. In this last set of quotes, as readers we get to know the monster's true desire to be loved for who he was. He wished to find someone who could see beyond his hideous physique. It even gives us the opportunity to see the doctor as the true monster of this story, because driven by his selfishness and desire to contribute to science, Frankenstein didn't think of the damage he could cause. He had created a creature that, although ugly, came to have feelings and a conscience, and also abandoned it when it only needed someone to care for it, to teach to it, and above all, to love it. This led us to think, what would have happened if the creature had been beautiful? Wouldn't Frankenstein have felt proud of his creation and would have boasted about it to other scientists? The creature didn't ask to be created. The literary comparison I wanted to make of this work by Mary Shelley is with the movie Wonder, which was released in 2017. Augie is a boy who was born with different medical conditions, and throughout his life he has had too many surgeries, and that is why he looks like this. Despite that, he has a very loving family who take care of him and protect him, and his parents are quite afraid to take him to school because they know that the other children may be cruel and reject him. Indeed, it does happen, and many of the children don't even want to see him and make him very strong comments to him. Finally, the love of his family and some of the children who dare to meet him and see that he was a wonderful person allowed Augie to be a happy child and not care what others thought. Unfortunately, the Frankenstein creature didn't receive the same support and love he so desired from the rest of the people, even his own creator. I would like to think that if at least one person in the story had given him that love, the creature would not have been bad.